Hey, so I'm just now leaving the gym, and I'm super duper proud of my performance. I complained a lot of it. It hurt a lot, but I made it, and I was just on my way home. I'm driving, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm doing so good. I am so proud of myself. I am so in awe of what God is doing in my life. I wasn't even trying to come on here and cry. What I was going to come on here and say is this time next year, compared to the progress that I have made over the past year, October this year will be a year since I decided to change my life. Oh God, I'm so grateful. So far, I lost close to 80 pounds, I think. I really don't remember. Like, when I started my journey, I was like 415. Like, when I officially started, like, weighing myself, when I weighed myself last, I got up to 415. I am 335 pounds now. I will be 100 pounds. I have, like, what? 15 minus 35, I don't know. 20 pounds, 20 more pounds, I would have lost 100 pounds. In almost a year it's been, and we'll see in October. I almost lost 100 pounds, you guys, since I started this journey. And I'm just thinking to myself, this time next year, baby, I will be completely unrecognizable. So I'm making this video right now, September, 7th, 2024. Yeah, is it September 7th? Yeah, I think it's September 7th, 2024. Hold on, I'm about to find out for sure because there's a billboard here and it keeps oh, it's on the next exit. Dang. But I'm pretty sure it's September 7th because today is my class reunion, little mini reunion, meet and greet. September 7th, 2024. This is my timestamp. September 7th, 2025. Baby, it's gonna be a totally different person you're looking at. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. So I'm making this declaration right now. But you can do anything. You can literally do anything. Because God gives you the strength to do it. All you have to do is ask. Oh gosh. All you have to do is pursue Him. Pursue God like you pursue your career. Pursue God like you pursue your mate, your husband, your wife. Pursue Him. Get to know Him. You get to know Him in His Word through the stories and the parables and what He did for other people. Like when you're researching a prescription or anything, you want to know what it did for other people. And you base your trust in that thing by what it's done for other people. So base your trust in God by what He's done for other people. And what He's done already, it's already been documented. Even the prophecies, the promises that He's made, not just to the people that's in the scriptures, but it's for you too. It even says it somewhere in the Bible, and I'll post the scripture, that what He said is not just for not for the Jews and the Gentiles and the Canaanites and all these other ites. Okay, I don't know them all. I don't know half of them or a third of them. But He didn't just do it for them. He did it. He's going to do it for all of us. He did it for all of us. And that's why the stories were documented, so that you can know this God by His track record and what He's done for other people and what He's still doing for us today. God delivered me from, oh my God. First of all, He delivered me from addiction. I was smoking weed every day, all day. I could not be sober ever. He delivered me from a 16-year long toxic relationship that had me by the throat. I could not leave this man alone for the life of me. But not only did he deliver me from it, but he's using it he's making my testimony amazing so that other people can get to know him from what he's done for me. It's just like it carries on. That's what the Bible is. It's a book of testimonies and sightings and things that actually happen. People that is just as excited in their faith and their newfound faith and relationship as I am. That's what the Bible is. And that's how you know God. That's how you begin to open up your heart and trust him. Because you've seen what he's done for people that are just like you and me. You get to know his love for things that he's done for people just like you and me. He's not far. He's so close. All this other stuff is superficial stuff. It's not important. It's not. Seek ye first the kingdom, and everything you ask for is yours. Literally, your desires, what you want, even the stuff you want that you don't even know you want, he gives it to you. But it's not in people. It's not in things. It's not in money. It's not in popularity. I looked and searched and even obtained some of that, and it didn't fulfill the void. It didn't fill the void. I was still empty. I was still searching. I had the husband. I had the money. I had the popularity. I had the title. It didn't fix it. Seek ye first his kingdom. Seek it, y'all. Let go of what's in your hands that you holding on to so tight. Let it go and seek him. How do you do it? You say, God, in the purest way, God, there's something else there. I can feel it, but I don't know how to access it. I know that you're real for others, but I haven't really experienced you for myself. I think you love me. I think you're calling me somewhere. I don't know what it is, but God, whatever it is, I want to surrender to it. I want to give you what's in my hand, whatever it may be, money, title, my career, my relationships, my addictions. I give it to you, God. I'll keep giving it to you every single day if I have to, until it's completely out of my hands. But God, come into my heart. Whatever it is you're trying to show me, whatever it is you're trying to tell me, I want to hear it, I want to know it, I want to experience it, I want to be it. Show me what to do. Whatever you have to say, it's no set way. It can either just be, God, help me. Help me. I've done that too. Or it was times where I couldn't even speak. All I could just do is cry. All I could do is cry. And he speaks to that too. He understands that too. Get to the Father. There is literally no other way. I used to be afraid to make declarations like this. This time next year, I might be a different person. But I got a track record with God. I got a track record that says every time I seek him, every time he's the center of my joy, my number one priority, everything works out. As soon as I take my hand off of him, as soon as I take my hand off of him, I go backwards. I go backwards in my eating. I go backwards in my addiction. I go backwards in everything, because I can't do anything without his power. And also, I made a promise to myself last year that I would change my life. At first, it was about food and just trying to get skinny, because I really got big and I could barely stand or sit for long periods of time, and I was in so much pain. But then also, God touched my heart, and I needed it, and so I went on this journey with God, and I had a lot of ups and downs. I did. I started out strong, and then I got sidetracked, complacent. I lost like 30, 40 pounds, gained it back, and then I got back on the bandwagon, and I kept trying. I just kept trying, because there was no other way. There was no going back to where I was, because it was bad for my health, my physical and my spiritual health. But the track record is, a year later, I'm 80 pounds lighter. So if I did that with God so imperfectly, then I'm going to keep going with God. I don't know if y'all seen the movie called The Punisher. And it is not a Christian movie. But there was this scene after the Punisher lost his family. His whole entire family was murdered. And they thought they murdered him, but they didn't. He ended up surviving. And there was this native who found his body, his nearly dead body, on the shores, and nursed him back to health. And the Punisher was getting ready to go out and get his revenge against the people who took his family from him. And the native looked at him and said, "Go with God." And of course the Punisher was like, "Heck no, God's gonna stay out. He's gonna leave God out of this one." But I'm gonna tell you, just like the native said, go with God in every aspect of the word, in every aspect of what that means. Everything you do, think, say, every decision that you make, go with God. It may seem really weird to, I know for me, I want to, when I pray, I want to be on my knees. That's just me. And I don't always pray on my knees. I don't. But when I can, when I'm at home and I have my little area set up, my little pillow where I can kneel for long periods of time, and my knees not totally hurt, and a lot they do, but they don't hurt as bad. Just that total just respect and honor to him. That's just what I do. I do that, like, it's like within any relationship. You want to show your partner that there's extra, that you respect them and that you honor them and that they're extra special to you. That's just me and God. Like, I get on my knees because I know I don't have to, but for me, I want to show God I honor you. I honor you. I honor you by taking the 2 extra minutes before I leave, before I go to bed, and before I leave out for the day, just to stop and honor you by getting on my knees and praying to you, Master, because you deserve it. You're the King of the world. You're the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. I'm going to get on my knees. So that's my go with God, one of the many aspects of that. So I'm going to tell you the same thing. Go with God. Go with God. Before you make a decision, go with God. Before you leave the house, before you start your day, go with God. Before you end your day, go with God. Go with God. Go with God. Go with God. Let's see what the next September. Let's see what September 2025 looks like. I know I'm going to be with God the whole time. And it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow my mind. It's going to blow the world's mind. Stay tuned.